In this video, I'm going to go over how to load images into processing. And this is basically once you have an image, it's a three-step process. But when you're making an image, say in Photoshop or Illustrator, you want to make sure that you export it as a PNG. And if you want the background to be transparent, you make sure that the background is in fact transparent. And basically, when we go ahead to load up an image, we have to tell processing to look for an image, give the image a specific name, tell it to load the image, and then place the image. There's 3 steps. And the first step is going to be alerting processing that we are going to be looking for images. And I'm just going to call as a image variable, I'm going to call this zigzag because it is a kind of zigzag shape. So I know that it will, so I'm just kind of giving it a name that makes a little bit of sense. Once we have that, we then need to define what zigzag is. And when we see zigzag, we are going to want to load an image. And then this image is going to have a very specific name in these quotation marks. And the name is going to be the exact name of the file, but we also have to tell processing where to find the file. So before we load images, we want to make sure we have a saved sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and call this zigzag sketch and click save. So now I have that there, and now I need to go ahead and make sure that the image file that I want to load in is in fact in the place where processing can find it, and that is in the data folder and the folder with the sketch. So to make that work, I want to go to sketch, I want to click add file. I then want to choose the file, and my file is just on the desktop, and it is in fact called zigzag, I hope. Oh no, it's not. It's called crosshatch.png. And that is now loaded into the correct place with the actual processing file. And the image is called crosshatch.png, so that is what we are loading. And then we are going to want to place the image, zigzag, and we're going to want to place it at an X and Y coordinate. Now in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and use mouse X and mouse Y to get this coordinate in there. And now I want to go ahead and run this. I see it in the upper left, and then I see the sketch come in, the PNG, wherever my mouse is. And so that is how we load an image in. Now, of course, we can load the image into a very particular spot and make it only play once, but this is just to show that we can use images in a variety of ways. And the other thing I want to show about the image is when you have the image loaded in, it's going to come in a very particular file structure, and that file structure is in Documents, in Processing. These are all my processing sketches. I then see the zigzag sketch that I just made, and in there is a data folder with that PNG, and the PNG needs to be in that data folder for processing to be able to call it up.